Missing someone.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Alia Khalida. So I'm gonna present to you about the definition. So what is the definition of personal financial? Personal finance is a term that covers managing your money as well as saving and investigating. It is also includes budgeting, banking, insurance, investments, retirement planning, and tax, and also estate planning. Actually, the term is always refers to the entire industry that provides financial services to individuals and households and advises them about financial and investment opportunities. So, thank you.
Hi, my name is Nofara Idina. So I will present about the areas of personal financial management. So basically, for the areas of personal financial management, there are four types, which is first is the spending, second is the protection, third is the saving, and fourth is the income. So I will begin with this saving first. So first, saving. Saving refers to excess cash that is retained for future spending and investing. So basically, saving is the most critical area of personal finance. We can save our money by three methods, which is first is cash, second is checking bank account, and third is a saving bank account. So second is the income. Income refers to a source of cash inflow that an individual receives and then use to support themselves and their family. So for income, it is a starting point for financial planning process. So we can, there are three sources of income, which is begin with our salaries. Second is our bonuses, and third is our dividends. So next is the spending. Spending, there are two categories of spending, which is using a cash or using a credit card. So spending include all type of expenses and individual incurs related to buying goods or services or anything that is consumable. The example that we can spend is rent, taxes, food, entertainment, traveling, and using a credit card, such as online shopping. So last but not least is the protection. So personal protection, it is refers to a wide range of products that can be used to guard against an unforeseen and adverse event. So common protection products are include the life insurance and the health insurance. So that's all for the areas of personal financial management. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jiwa Tashmi. I will explain about keys to successfully managing personal finance. There are 5 keys. First is detail on financial goals. Second is flesh out plan. Third is make and stick on budget. Fourth is pay off tax. And lastly, don't be afraid to ask for advice. Let's go through one by one. Detail of financial goals. Take some time to write specific long-term financial goals. We may want to take a month-long trip to Europe, buy an investment property, or retire early. All of this goals will affect how we plan our finance. For example, my goal to retire early is depend on how well I save my money now, including home ownership, starting a family, or changing career will all be affected by how I manage my finance. Once have written down financial goals, prioritize them. This organization process ensures that we are paying the most attention to the ones that are of the highest importance. We can also list them in order to achieve them, but a long-term goals like saving for retirement goals requires to work towards it. There are few tips on how to get clear on our financial goals. First, set up long-term goals like getting out of debt, buying a home, retiring early. But these goals are separate from short-term goals. Second, set short-term goals like following a budget, decreasing spending, paying down without using credit card. Second key is flush out plan. A financial plan is important in helping to reach our financial goals. The plan should have multiple steps of milestones. A sample plan might include creating a monthly budget, spending plan, and then getting out of debt. Once we accomplish these three things and have followed through on a new plan for a few months, we might find out that we have extra cash and the money free up from the payment can be used to reach our next round of goals. When creating a financial plan, remember this theme. First, budget is the key to success. It is the tool that will give the most control of our financial in future, also to achieving the rest of the plan. Second, should keep contributing to a long-term goals, for example, like saving for retirement, no matter what our financial plan stage is. Lastly, building an emergency fund is another key factor in financial success and stress reduction. Third key is make and stick to a budget. Budget is one of the biggest tools that will help us success financially. It allows us to create a spending plan so we can allocate money in a way that will help us to reach our goals. If a married couple, both husband and wife, need to work together, it makes feel fair to both and have the same level of commitment to achieving it. There are some tips for married couples who want to create a budget together. First, consider switching to an envelope budgeting system that uses cash for spending areas that require more discipline. Second, use budgeting software with a mobile app so you can enter spending in a real time. Lastly, plan expenses in advance to avoid any overspending. Fourth key is pay off debt. That's a huge barrier for many when it comes to reaching financial goals. Set a debt elimination plan to help pay off more quickly. For example, while making minimum payment on all of my debt accounts, I pay extra money towards at the same time. There are a few tips to help pay off debt more quickly. First, sell unwanted items around home to find extra money. Second, a second job can help speed up the process and can be necessary if one to make fast or lasting changes. Last is, don't be afraid to ask for advice. Once we have reached saving and want to begin investing to increase our wealth, we can speak to financial planner to help us make wise investment decisions. Other than that, parents or family members who are good with money, consider asking them for help or talking to them about what worked for them financially and what they will have done differently. A good advisor will share the risk involved in each investment and help us find products that match our comfort level and help us with our budget, which is another plus for us. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Hi guys, my name is Siti Aisyah binti Zainal Abidin. So today I will talk about personal finance principle. So what is personal finance principle? I will tell you. There are 12 personal finance principles. So I will tell you one by one. The first one is know your take-home pay. So before committing to significant expenditure, you need to estimate how much income is likely to be available to you after all mandatory deduction. Second, pay yourself first. So, before paying bills and other financial obligations, you need to set aside an affordable amount each month in account that designed for long-range goals and unexpected emergencies. The third one is start saving at young age. If people start changing their approach towards saving from being a task to a simple thought of just paying to your own first, it could bring about a positive impact on your personal finance. It can recognize that your total savings are determined both by the interest you earn on saving and the time period over which you save. The fourth one is compare interest rate. You need to obtain rate information from multiple financial services firms to get the best value for your money. Next, don't borrow what you can't repay. We need to be a responsible borrower who repay as promised, showing that you are worthy of getting credit in the future. So before you borrow, you need to compare your total payment obligation with income that you will have available to make this payment. Next, budget your money. You need to create an annual budget to identify expected income and expenses, including savings. So this will serve as a guide to help you live within your income. Next, avoid eggs in one basket. This means since there is no guarantee as to which asset class will perform than the other, therefore, it is recommended to distribute the investable surplus across different asset classes like debt, bond, equity, gold, and others. The next one is high return equal high risk. This will recognize that no one will pay you high interest rate on a sure thing. In most cases, the higher the interest rate offered, the higher the risk of losing some or all of the money you invest. Diversification is the best hedge against investment risk. Next is sales trap. Here, we need to avoid getting caught into sales trap as they will be professionals who could mislead you just to earn their commission. Like said earlier, it is recommended to have your own set of research and information ready to prevent misbugging. Next, map your financial future. So, personal finance is all about planning and implementing about future event which is unpredictable. Hence, an individual should prepare himself to meet any adversity or emergency that he might face at a future point of time. Take time to list your financial goals with a specific time deadline and dollar cost and develop a realistic plan for achieving them. The next one is priorities. In a bid to save money, it will be cruel to distance yourself from some of the important things in life, like vacation. Try to live life in a moderate way, but not sacrificing your wishes completely. The last one is stay insured. You need to purchase insurance to avoid being wiped out by a financial loss, such as an illness or accident. An insurance plan should be part of every personal financial plan. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alia. So I'm gonna continue about the next topic, which is the conclusion. What is the conclusion actually? So the conclusion is the personal finance is a kind of useful soft skills in our future life. It will bring us improvement of standard of living and achieve our goals. After overall process, we understand that we gain of understanding for financial planning process. We also learn about a more beneficial of using the personal financial planning by influencing economic environment. For example, we can classify about our investment and planning our wealth for better when we make our decision in future planning. Next, we also learn about the importance of financial planning. In consequences, financial planning is found in protecting the finances you and your loved ones depend on. This protection is reflected in eliminate stress, such as doubts, uncertainty, fear, and etc. of not knowing how you will survive. Another important is knowing what you need to do to achieve what you want and elevate your self-esteem, making you a better person capable of discovering and achieving your life mission. So that's all from us. Thank you.